Please give a warm welcome to Peter Casey.
What's up, y'all? How we doing? Are you feeling good? You guys tried the bathroom yet? Pretty cool in there. No? Okay. You guys all happy with the weather? I'm so glad I'm not wearing a big coat anymore. Yeah? No? Okay. Well, you guys know that term, resting bitch face? Like, not a great term, right? No one likes hearing or saying it, really, but I think I have the opposite of that. I have standing tall guy menace. You know? And I noticed that this winter I'm wearing a big coat, smoking a cigarette on the sidewalk, and the kinds of people that come up to me make me question the vibe I'm giving off. It's like every guy that comes to me, all their dads clearly loved Howard Stern, but when he really told the truth, you know? It's like, dude, all we have in common right now is this cigarette if I give it to you, so you're pushing it. Like, I don't know. Chelsea talked about smoking weed. I do that too. Big surprise. There was some suspicion, now it's confirmed, all right? You guys ever get high and end up in a hurry for no reason? You know what I'm talking about, like every day before work? Is that relatable, or do I just have a good job? Maybe I shouldn't complain. But sometimes I get high and I think I'm going to be late for work, and then I end up early and sweaty. My boss is like, showing some initiative. Do you like this job? It's like, yeah, but don't ask me any more hard questions for 3 hours. I don't love this job. I don't know. I bought a new bong kind of recently. No claps? All right. Felt positive, but, you know, maybe I need higher standards. But this is my second time in my life buying a bong. First time was in college. I didn't know what I was doing, what it was supposed to cost. This time I had a little more street smarts, right? I went in and I could tell the guy was trying to upsell me right away. This was in the winter, so not that recently, dude. You know, forget I said recently, whatever. And he was like, "Hey, good to see you. It is bong season." I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about, man? Have you ever met a stoner before? It's either always bong season or you just don't own a bong." Not a big deal. I'm not, you know. But like he's trying to upsell me. He's like, "Hey, this one's $125, a little nicer for the season. This one's $100." Like, dude, you're hurting your cause, okay? I broke my bong today. Like, my Wi-Fi's been out for 3 days. I haven't thought about calling Comcast. I'm here right now. Broke my bong an hour ago. Right? All you're doing with the price points is making me think about how I smoked out of a can earlier today. It cost me 50 cents and I got a free soda right before. So, good deal. I do ride the train a lot. Don't want to big dog anybody here, but I do. I think there's too many unwritten rules on the train. Like, I tend to stare at people that are wearing sunglasses. Not cool, right? Not really stare at anyone in general. But I think it's fucked up when that guy whips his sunglasses off and is like, "What the fuck are you looking at, buddy?" It's like, dude, nothing. Myself. There was actually 2 of me, and then you ruined it. So, like, who's really being an asshole here, you know? Sometimes I find out it's like, you know, it's a dick move to wear your backpack on a crowded train. Makes a lot of sense, but like, I was on a really crowded train wearing my bag. This woman taps me on the shoulder. She's like, "You know, if you took your bag off, we'd all have a little more room to stand." It's like, that's a perfectly good point, man, but you're wearing your baby on your front. So if I put my bag on the ground and people start kicking, I'm going to be just as upset about my laptop as you are about your son. Put him down. Well, about me, I played college football. Like you said, not big dog, and I played Division III football, guys. No big deal. If you're wondering what that is, it's one step above not playing college football and one step below not playing real college football, you know? Like, people ask me if I'm worried about, like, CTE or something. It's like, no, not all of us are elite athletes, okay? Like, if NFL players hitting each other is like Dodge Rams gliding on the highway, D3 football is more like 2 Kias and a fender bender outside an Olive Garden, you know what I'm saying? It's like no one was anywhere near hurt, but your dad's gonna talk about it. Like, if you're worried about CTE, well, you should be, like, my cousin, he's in the NFL right now. He didn't get drafted. Don't worry that you don't know his name. It's not a big deal. The same last name as me. His name's Ross. He's a cool guy. But he was undrafted and he had a bunch of tryouts for like the 49ers and he made it. And that prompted my mom's family to ask her, I was like, "Hey, is Pete thinking about doing that?" Like, no, he's been smoking cigarettes in season for 4 years, so that ship has sailed. You know? What else is there? I do, like I said, I ride the train. I ride the bus too, guys. No big deal. But you ever on one of those like buses where it's like all one ad? You know what I'm talking about? Like, I was on the Vivitrol bus recently. And Vivitrol is a prescription drug, and all the ad told you was, what's Vivitrol? Ask your doctor. And then it gave you some clues that it's an injection, you know? So that's just appealing to anybody who is open to an injection and can call their doctor, which, like, pretty small demographic if you really think about it. If you just listen to bus ads telling you to shoot yourself with something, you're not calling your doctor with good questions, you know? What happens when I go to my doctor's office too? It's like, hey doc, what is Vivitrol? You think that's right for me? He's like, I don't know. Now he has to call his doctor. We're playing a weird game of telephone back to the guy who invented Vivitrol, who's just some sick alcoholic, because guys, that's what it does. Vivitrol is a shot to cure alcoholism. I don't know how it works. You're gonna have to ask your doctor, okay? But I looked it up just like everyone on that bus, so it worked. You know? I do think marketing is pretty weird though. Ads are weird. Like I got in an argument with my friend the other day. I was like, do you think it's fucked up that Sour Patch Kids' slogan is "Crave those crazy kids"? He said, yeah, dude, fucked up slogan. But I need you to know this since we're still friends. That's not a real slogan. Let's figure out where you came up with that fucked up thing. And we got to the bottom. That's just me combining Cinnamon Toast Crunch's slogan, "Crave those crazy squares," with some part of my brain that I don't want to think about too hard. You know? Like, I love that candy. I do not need to market it to myself like that. And I was saying for years, when they come out with Sour Patch Barely Legals, that's when I'm done. That's when I try watermelon and maybe give up. You guys paying attention to PETA? Not me, in a weird way. Like PETA, the animal rights organization? Cool, good. That was a quick check. PETA is doing some weird stuff. They're pretty far out over their skis at this point, and at this point you're probably thinking, did he just say far out over their skis? Who's this guy's dad? He's cool. But PETA, they're trying to take animal violence out of phrases that no one's using. Like, how many of you guys heard about this? Because I'm still not sure it's 100% real, but they're trying to take, like, kill two birds with one stone. They're trying to change that to feed two birds with one scone. What the fuck is that, man? You're trying to make something that I'm not saying and make me feel like you're better than me? Like, I don't know where I can find a scone, let alone afford one. You know? And when was the last time you guys saw birds share? Like, just two, not like a lot of them, you know? You're getting followed around by two birds until you find a scone. Like, I want to kill those birds. Hopefully I don't have to use one stone to do it. Okay. Well, what else do I want to say to you all? There were things I had to say. You guys got parents? I talked about mine a little bit, yeah? Okay. My parents were both actors, actually, so I feel like what your parents like tell you to try and do with your life is like whatever the opposite of what they did was. So they just wanted something that was easy to explain to the family, you know? Like, here's why he does what he does. And my dad was just trying to get me to be a senator, you know? Like, he was like, let's shoot for Congress, hopefully senator. President's unrealistic, I know that. It's never in a movie. But like, I was like, Dad, that's great, but what's your game plan to get me there? He's like, I don't know, we're gonna do good on the ACT, that should work. Like, all right, that sounds good, but if you keep putting Zappa and National Lampoon in front of me, I'm gonna try acid, okay? And I cannot promise what happens after that. No one can. It happened to Bill Walton. You guys like Bill Walton? Yeah? No? Does anyone know who Bill Walton is? No? All right, I won't do the bit. You guys ever have to announce to a group of people that you're not like this all the time? Like, the other day I started coughing on an elevator, which is weird in its own right? But I started coughing, and then I coughed up my gum. Just like disgusting. If you start coughing on an elevator, everyone's uncomfortable. You cough anything up. Like, dude, let's get to the fourth fucking floor, man. Like, but I made it worse too. I tried to it's an elevator too, but I wanted to get rid of the gum. I was like scraping it into the corner. By the time the door's on, I was like, look, this isn't a good representation of me. Okay? I'm better than this. All right, everyone have a good night. I'm beat.